If your wheel bearing goes out while driving. A wheel bearing going out while you're driving can be a pretty serious event. Here's what can happen and what you should be aware of. Noise and vibration. The first sign that your wheel bearing might be failing is usually noise. You'll start to hear a grinding or roaring sound that gets louder as you accelerate. You might even feel a vibration through the steering wheel. This is because the bearing, which usually allows your wheels to spin smoothly, is no longer doing its job effectively. Loss of control. As the wheel bearing deteriorates further, it can cause more serious problems. You might notice that the vehicle starts pulling to one side. This misalignment can make it hard to keep your car straight, especially at higher speeds. Essentially, the wheel can start to wobble on the axle, which is not something you want happening on the highway. Increased wear on other components. A bad wheel bearing doesn't just ruin your day, it can also ruin your car. When a wheel bearing fails, it puts additional stress on other parts of your vehicle, like the hub, the CV joint, and even the transmission. Ignoring the problem can turn a simple repair into a costly nightmare. Safety risks. If you're unlucky, a completely failed bearing could cause the wheel to lock up or even detach from the car. Imagine driving down the road and suddenly losing a wheel. That's the worst-case scenario, but it does happen. This isn't just dangerous for you, but also for other drivers on the road. What to do? If you hear strange noises or feel unusual vibrations, don't ignore them. Pull over safely and assess the situation. If you're unsure, it's best to get your vehicle to a mechanic as soon as possible. Continuing to drive on a failing wheel bearing is a gamble you don't want to take. Wheel bearings are easy to overlook but critical to your vehicle's performance and your safety. Pay attention to the early warning signs and take action before it escalates into a major problem. Stay safe out there.